Okay, let's jump right into this explainer on Numbers chapter 3. Today we're uncovering the intense logistics and, honestly, the divine accounting hidden right inside the biblical text. We're looking at a highly structured ancient blueprint for absolute societal order. And it all kicks off with a completely shocking catalyst. Aaron's eldest sons, Nadab and Abihu, are literally struck down for offering what the text calls strange fire. So instantly, right off the bat, establishing unyielding order around the sanctuary isn't just about rules, it's literally a matter of life and death. So to prevent any further chaos, God steps in and designates the Levites. This is an Israelite tribe exclusively chosen to minister to Aaron, guard the sanctuary, and step in to replace the firstborns. And the warning here is incredibly stark. Any unauthorized stranger who even comes near will be put to death. No exceptions. Moving right along to the blueprint and the spatial logistics of the encampment, let's look at how this ancient workforce of males, counted from just 1 month old and upward, by the way, was meticulously organized around the sacred tent. Moses conducts a divine census, breaking the Levite tribe down into 3 main ancestral families. And the numbers are staggering. You've got the Kohathites at 8,600, the Gershonites at 7,500, and the Merarites at 6,200. What this does is create a brilliantly precise 4-point grid. Gershon camps on the west, and their job is handling the tent fabrics. Kohath is down on the south, carrying the sacred vessels. And Merari? They're up north managing all the heavy structural boards and pillars. Finally, to complete the perimeter, Moses and Aaron's families guard the eastern entrance. Basically, they form an impenetrable protective wall right at the front door of the divine presence. Now let's look at the divine ledger and how they balanced the debt. Because, you see, this setup isn't just a physical blueprint for camping, it's actually an ancient ledger meant to settle a massive, civilization-wide debt. Here's the backstory. Because God spared the Israelite firstborns when he struck Egypt back during the Exodus, he claims absolute ownership over every single firstborn in Israel. That means both man and beast. God demands a strict 1-to-1 exchange rate here, taking the Levites instead of the firstborns. But, well, the math presents a pretty major problem. We have 22,000 Levite males, but if you look at the total Israelite firstborns, there are 22,273. So, when this divine ledger is fully tallied up, there's a surplus of exactly 273 Israelite firstborns. They simply don't have a corresponding Levite to take their place. The books literally do not balance. To perfectly balance out those books, God mandates an exact redemption tax. It's set at 5 sanctuary shekels for every single one of those extra 273 firstborns. If you do the math on that, it totals exactly 1,365 shekels. So Moses collects this highly specific amount in redemption money and hands it directly over to Aaron and his sons. And just like that, the ledger is perfectly closed out down to the very last shekel. Which brings us to a final, really fascinating question as we wrap up. How does enforcing such extreme logistical and mathematical exactitude help establish lasting order in a wandering ancient society? I really want you to consider how this staggering level of precision was used to forge absolute authority and unbreakable order out of complete wilderness chaos.